Everybody, and welcome back to Thrasher's Ghetto Fab, and we're going to work on the 32 today, like we always do, and moving on to some shifter linkage here. So did some engineering off camera, and because I didn't really know how this was going to work, let me show you what I got here, and hopefully get this cleaned up and get this working correctly. So all right, so what we have here is the factory Challenger shifter that came with the old takeout motor transmission assembly that I bought off eBay. And you can see here, I've done a little bit of work trying to get it fit. Factory, you know, these are supposed to fit here, and then it sits back here. Here's the linkage. It also have just a longer rod, which I've shortened. Tried a couple different things. I tried to put the shifter right on top of here, excuse me, and it does need a movement. As you can see here, it needs, you know, some movement this way to get it in all, you know, all the way across the gate. So I did that. As you can see, I got some temporary tack on here, tack here, just to hold it, and it does go through the gears. It's hard to do one-handed, and you can see we're going through. So goes in every gear but reverse. I believe that's because these did have a reverse lockout on it. I do feel I have to throw to hit that. So plan is here now is to take everything out, start cleaning everything up, make it look nice. Finish, you know, the way I'm going to mount this. It is going to mount here and here. I wanted to weld this tube, you know, right on here and just slide it in. Issue's going to be there's going to be no way to get the tunnel's not going to be removable here, only removable here. I'm going to do some kind of tab or something here, or tabs to bolt the back of this together. That way I can have the shifter, you know, bolt the shifter in as you put the transmission in. So go ahead and get the camera up here. We're going to start probably with, well, you know, getting this cleaned up, start moving this around, figuring this out, getting these mounted, and see if we can get this done. Oh, one thing I should mention, guys, is this thing is full plastic and rubber, and I cannot figure out how to get it apart. So this whole thing is rubber mounted here, and there's in this ball here, it's all plastic. So I'm gonna have to go really slow as I weld this. Really hope I don't burn all the shit out of here and ruin it, but we're gonna see what I can do, and hopefully make this work, this stock shifter. So here I'm welding the knuckle back on the bottom. I cut it off and tried to mount the shifter directly to the linkage that comes out of the back of the transmission, and it does need a little bit of a, you know, link bar basically to hold everything together. So you can see I'm doing my best to make sure I don't destroy that plastic knuckle inside there. So keeping it cool, and I actually did do that. So I did cut it off, tried something, did not work, and now I have to weld it back on. What I'm doing here is I'm going to shorten these bars here and give them a little bit of a bend down to catch the back of the trans here from the knuckle. Just so you can see right on the driver's side there, the one is longer and has kind of a straighter shot there. So I just took these off, cut them off like you saw there earlier, and bent them in the vise. And I'm going to shorten everything up and take it back together. And that's how I got the front mount back to where I wanted it to be. Well, I saw in that last clip there, I was making these front pieces here, and I cut and bent those to, you know, where they needed to be, and I go ahead and get those welded up. So I'm going to move forward here with this, and I'm going to be mounting this Mopar style kick-ass looking pistol grip here. Just figured I needed it, and what I need to do is make some kind of piece that welds on there. And I'm just gonna do a piece of flat plate here, probably some, I think I got some 1/4 inch over there, hopefully. something heavy duty. And again, got to slowly weld that on there and make that fit. Just to make sure it doesn't burn that plastic that you see inside there. It's gonna go slow and make sure it's cool. Also, I should say here is this is the piece that was on there. Some kind of weird impregnated rubber piece. Looks like it was all made vulcanized together or something. So had to get that off. Ended up just having to cut that off. I couldn't get it off there for the life of me. So cut that off, and I'm gonna go ahead and zip this off here, make that flat plate. And then we're gonna go ahead and just slowly weld this on here and get that pistol grip mounted on there. So you saw me lining up the shifter there. I just put the assembly in neutral and had James jump in the car here and just eye it up, hold it kind of where it needed to be between third and fourth, and just gonna tack it here. Again, trying to keep everything cool and make sure it doesn't move. All right, so in that last clip, guys, you saw we got the, Jamie and I got the shifter mounted and just got it tacked in there, and you see me rolling through the gears, so it seems to work really well. And everything seems to hit. Like I said, set reverse, which I believe I have to, that locks out, like I said earlier. So finished making these, got these all done here, and then moving on to this back bracket here, and I got these gussets I got at a swap meet. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna weld those onto here and weld this tube here. And it's hard to see, but that's a little tab there. And I got one on each side. I'm gonna weld those. The idea behind this is, you know, I got a nut weld on there also, is when I go to put the transmission in, I can, because the floor will be on top of this one if I ever need to service the transmission. So gotta have a way I can get to everything. So I'll be able to mount the shifter here, put the transmission in the car, and then jack it up, and just have to line up these two holes here and put a 5/16" bolt in each side. And I think I should hold it really, really stiff. So I'm gonna pull everything out now, and I am going to finish weld everything. Again, being really careful not to melt this plastic in here. And after that, I'm done. So I'll do that off camera, and I will show you guys the finished product. All right, like I said, I was going to wrap this video up, but I do want to show you guys the finished product here. So let's take a look at that. And it's shifter mounted back on there, as you can see. And I made these, like I said, these brackets here. They had tacked on here in the earlier footage, and actually still hot, shouldn't touch that. Just welded them on there, and just weld these tabs here. Bolts come in from the bottom, everything can drop out and bolt in like I said. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass welding this together, making sure I didn't get anything too hot, but I think I'm good. Everything seems to shift like it's supposed to, so I think we're good. All right, I want to wrap up the shifter relocation on this one, guys. Just want to say thanks for watching Thrasher Skittle Fab, and we'll see you next time.